CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity, CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's all together. Let's all together. It's a unity. It's a CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.
Yes. Yes. Did I say yes or me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Come.
The time has come, and we are here again today.
I was waiting for you to finish your yes so I can add my own to it. Oh my goodness, it's so good to be here. Today is Friday, July 4th, 2025. Today is the Independence Day of the great United States of America. So, to all the people of America, including the diaspora Liberians that live in the United States of America, I would like to say on behalf of our political leader, Honorable Musa Hassan Benete, on behalf of the CMC family, we call ourselves the CMCers. Some people call us the CMCers. Any way you choose to call us, we want to say Happy Independence Day to everybody in the great United States and around the world that are attached to the United States. Happy Independence Day. We hope you enjoy your day today. Some people did a lot of stuff. Some barbecue or going inside. My daughter took me to a block party in Philly. All kinds of things happening here in York. The people getting on the streets for the fireworks. I just told them not to do any fireworks near my house, period. So I would like to say Happy Independence Day to everybody. My name is Grace Goa. I am a CMCmer. I'm very proud to be one. And we come here, this is the political launch. So we come here every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 11:30 in Liberia time to 1:30 a.m. in the morning, LIB time. That would be 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. United States time, Eastern Standard. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm happy to be on the platform with Dr. Francine Richardson Chinawe, who is the global chair of CMC, very strong, powerful lady. I'm also happy to share the platform with Ansu Salif in the studio. Also on the side is Henry, and we are all happy to be here. We're getting some CMC people coming in so they can talk about CMC today. Doc?
Yes, it's good to be here today. I want to welcome every one of you to our platform, the Political Lounge. As I always say, no matter where you are in Liberia, in the United States, whether you're watching by social media or listening by radio in Radio Land, it could be, this is you're on a shift, doing your shift work, whether you're a security guide or if you are nurse or if you're just driving, or if you're just having trouble sleeping tonight, you said, let me just tune in. We want to welcome you to the program. I also want to join the dynamic USA chairperson, and to wish you a very, 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 very happy 4th of July. Today is a day that the United States got her independence from Great Britain. We have a lot to learn from this wonderful country. How they respect freedom of speech, freedom of religion. There's interesting things that are happening now in this country, but we have a lot to learn. Um, I also want to just say that I also want to resonate with all of those people who may be suffering today because of the fireworks. And the suffering comes from how they are triggered from the war in our country. I speak to Liberians, perhaps monthly. I speak to a lot of nationalities and a lot of Liberians that I speak to. Um, they tell me how every time they hear fireworks, gunshot, duel, slamming, they get sort of startled. They get shocked. They trim. They start trembling because of the experience of the war. So I just want to say, when you see any of that happening, just be a comfort or have a conversation with such Liberian person. Thank you so much, Madam Gua.
Thank you, Madam Richardson. Ansu?
Yes. Thanks, Madam Griggs, and also to that, Dr. Richardson. Good to have me on again. The weekend edition of the Political Launch here on Truth FM, and also on the viewer platforms online. So good to be here. We are going for our usual weekend break. Today's Friday, so good to be here. And as you said, it's just all CMC effects.
Yes, 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 yes. The time has come.
It is all CMCFS. So we want to welcome everybody in Radio Lane, Liberia, that are listening to us. We say thank you for listening. Today is Friday, so gear yourself up. Remember, today 5 people will be winning $5 each for the weekend on our lucky CMC numbers that you will call here. So that's the way that we give to people back. And we thank all the CMC members that always donate to this, because of you we can do this from your donations. We want to welcome the people that are watching on social media, on Facebook. Say we love you guys. You come on, please share the show. Also, we want to welcome the people on Dr. Richardson page, on the Citizens Movement for Change page, and also on YouTube that are watching us. We want to appreciate you all. I would say welcome Jocelyn Tuckman. She said congrats. Harrison Linneo Jr. He said watching you live from Manga City Boncante. Yes, and Honorable M. Carasquilla the second. He said let's welcome Honorable J. Mariko to CMC. Of course, we got to announce that. Want to
Yes.
say thank you for watching, Mr. Quillian. Want to say welcome, Mr. M.A. Kenna. He said God bless CMC. Amen. Thank you for watching, Mr. Kenna. Mabia D. Kokeko Senior, watching you guys from Chickatown. Thank you for watching, Kokeko. But Kuya again, he's saying that he wants to welcome everybody, and we want to welcome you guys. Please share the video for us. We have some a beautiful announcement.
Can I
To
just say,
go ahead.
didn't plan the red today, but I'm wearing my CMC red T-shirt today.
Oh wow.
That
Yeah,
had
very rare, but it's not CMC t-shirt. But thank you for wearing the t-shirt. That
yes,
she's the pro CMC. She got all colors.
I got all colors. Is
Yes, that's the benefit of being a global chair. She has
yes,
all colors.
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. So
I like your red that you kind of wore today. We didn't even
yeah.
talk to each other about, our appearance today, but
I know you know how we always, even when we went yesterday from the beginning before we wore our CMC uniform, we had the
yes,
same
It's as if that. So this
And
energy
people
is.
notice it. Yeah.
Mhm.
That is
In Liberia, Madam Grace will say, the old will kill the young. People will kill me, though. Yesterday,
Yeah, I knew us behind. Oh, my grandma used to say. She said, "Oh, now you leave her behind." Yes, and that's true. I never left her
that
behind.
hey, what that Ansu, so what we kidding you on every day you come in the bus you tell you also we kidding how we kidding you Ansu, what happened?
that's Monday. The Tuesday, that was Tuesday, yeah. The Tuesday, parents, you guys are different. Today,
Mhm.
again, different. So I just Island.
Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah.
yes. And the time about giving playing, this is just we just come in and just vibe. But yes, uh, we appreciate it, Ansu.
yeah,
And
so we appreciate it, Ansu, but Ansu, you also look good. I mean, and
yes,
we want to thank you too for your consistency, in the studio with us always.
yes.
You're doing your job, what you want to do, what you're supposed to do, you are doing it very well. So we
Mm-hmm.
thank you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And we always appreciate you, FM. Want to say thank you to Mr. Liability for allowing us the
Yes,
time. We respect time, so the time when he give us the time we can come. And
that's right.
we respect
Mm-hmm.
time. If you see us not coming on early, it means that we're having some technical difficulties. That's why we'll be behind the scene, but we are always on time. When they say 7:30, we hear. Can I
Yes.
say 7:30?
Mhm.
But if we
Fair.
don't come on by 7:30, 7:45, it means that we're having a little bit difficult to get on because sometimes StreamYard and maybe Facebook will act funny and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So the
Yes,
people to the monitoring our page, they're fighting us all kind of way, but we still here. So
yes. So
to the end, and we just like our political leader, we don't give up. We
nope.
don't give up
Exactly.
easily. So, but
Yes.
that I'm hearing some news, or
But
although we know the news already, but
before you even go there, I'm
mm,
seeing so much she changed her glasses on us too. I'm not
Yeah.
the glasses you're wearing, though.
Yeah.
that part she just let the meeting be. As soon as you see her earrings there, I don't want to go in her closet the next time I come to her house, she know me. I
That's
go
true.
in her closet and in her
That's
earrings
true.
there.
That's true. You're welcome.
Although she always buying earrings for me, but my heart stays satisfied.
Yes, right. Well, we really want to. You know, come.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
always buying earrings for me, but my heart stays.
the one I use string here anymore. So
Oh my God.
yeah, she yeah more for more than me my husband. I tell you say 30 minutes now you string and she just say I told her that see now string after 30 minutes I finish with you. I finish telling you you want glass of water you better go to the refrigerator yourself.
Yeah, get
You
it.
know, the first time she came she said she went for West, so I made it, but this time around she just said she talking and she I gave her my yogurt that I can eat. So that's string anymore. She can't go call so pass you. I think her me I told you but the woman can't give me yogurt to eat. You know, I used to eating my egg and bread. I said, "Che, the Tiana easy."
No. And then everybody on my side, everybody
No,
they were gonna feel something for me, but Abby went away.
we'll cook you something to eat.
Yeah, Abby went away. Put me, I said, hey, God, Abby gonna away. Hey, yeah, let me hear.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I
But
mean,
even the when Sue said she even finish cooking it, like Abby finish cooking it for me.
hey, man, you're not giving me credit, sir. Hey,
No,
God.
no, I give you credit for the soup. She cooked the soup. She can cook. That's the first thing can cook. But the small tea on the side, the soup and soup, all the berries, the okra,
Please
that
her.
thing. She feel
I'll
it.
work here. It's a thing she know I'll work here. She not give me credit. She'll give her brother AB credit. Okay. He said you want to come on the show Saturday too. I gotta tell him that he ain't on the show.
Then he
No,
said, I saw Volunteer trying to come, but then he went. I don't know why he went back.
yeah, see, well,
I
let's
tried to put him up and then he went back. So
Mhm.
anyway, but we want to thank you. We just having a little bit of fun. Today is Friday. So
Yes.
that Freestyle Friday.
And
Anyway,
4th of July Friday too.
4th of July Friday. So that it is.
Yes.
And people will be
And go
winning
through your comment.
there. So we're playing.
You go through your comment section there. Someone said, today I will win in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen, my blood for you. We pray for you to win. In Jesus' name.
So,
Yes,
so,
yes.
Madam Chair. So,
Yes,
as soon as you tell me the bracket in which the number, then
yeah.
I will select my number and send it to you.
Yeah,
So,
but the bracket today, that because today is July 4th. When I make bracket too, wow.
I'll go to
Even
yeah.
with July 26 too, when I make it wow, because the poker account win a thing like yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
today we're not making a bracket too wow. We
Okay.
just going.
It left for me will make it wild, but okay, I will tell what my sister Grace said. That will
That
be
left for people to work for the money. No matter
yes. I work hard for the money. You gotta earn your money.
our behavior, she want people to work too hard for the money. That one, another one.
Yes, so I left free tea.
She let no pretty business. She never put a word to her for the money anyway. That but you can only reach today now. I will give
No, you. I will stay with you to them because if I get a ring, I win again.
nobody will win, eh? Because we need to be quick. So we just do the range. And so what the range should be today?
You see,
From,
yeah,
from, from one
I,
to what? From one
so
to
I mean, so you get a ring now.
So we can go from 1 to 20 today.
one
One
to
to
20.
oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
the point where I hold you responsible because that range that very small range.
That's
For
very
you.
small range. So when
But
you win that,
it's okay. I say I want people to win. We won't give money away.
yeah, we won't give money away.
No, I don't. I trust my people. We can get 5% for that number from 1 to 20.
Oh, you two and you pick three and take Chris.
Okay, so from 1 to 20, but also
Yeah.
from 1 to 20, you gotta tell the people how to master money thing. Now. You know, we belated training and we know my business. We know how to calculate. The way I belated that to calculate, let report.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we know how to calculate with training. So let me
Mhm.
tell you the trick now from 1 to 20. You gotta be listening to your friend and calling the number. Somebody call one when you mark one, you said you know what one I do. Somebody call two when you mark it said 200. So when you call, you're not calling two and one again because if you didn't call it, it ain't win. So I mean that
Mm-hmm.
number, not winning number.
Yeah,
Easy
take
as
your piece of paper and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until
that.
20. And then
Yeah.
as the person call the number, just cross it on your thing. So that I mean when you call it, then you say that number while you cross off.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
when the person call five and win, then you cross off five again. You say, yeah, five.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
for not there again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that you can win, but you just call somebody call phone and you can't call by four. The jar and that bucket do where Nisa, the one who can always win here.
It's called.
Start.
Yeah. Yeah. That's called. Yeah.
Yeah. He can always win, but he can be calling the scene. No matter say, you have fees sorry for me now. I won't go to church to pay my way with the money. I see money will say you buying lunch with it. I see money will say you go here, pepper soup here. I won't follow.
I won't find you.
Oh yeah, but Doug, you know why it's so funny? And it's so good to be. I always look forward to working with you guys.
Yeah,
And I want to tell you on a public
yeah,
platform that I really do love you. Thank you for being the global chair of this institution and this movement. I can't imagine anybody will serve in this position more than you will serve. So I want to congratulate you again on the position, and I thank you for making my work easy because now it's not easy to work with me.
yeah.
So yeah,
Thank
I'm so straight like a needle, and you just know how to work with me with that. And I really appreciate it.
you. Thank
So
you.
I want to say thank you in this public manner. And
Yeah.
I
Thank you
also
so much.
you're welcome. You're welcome. And then I also want to say that you don't forget July 25th. Somebody who is the sympathizer of CMC, they almost in the door, they almost to join them, but they just holding on. They didn't want to net $100.
Okay.
I see it. They donated $100 for the 26th, and they said they want 10 people to win that $100, $10 each.
Wow.
For year, and you call the login number. If that says she will not make your warehouse, you will make it ring small. Then we made it ring small. You put the tag our boss now. We made it ring small.
Yeah.
Then you pick the number so you can win your $10. So that the 25th for next week Friday, that next week after next Friday.
Yeah. The 26 day.
Yeah, the 26th on Saturday, so Friday is the show. We'll be giving all that money on Friday, so you can fuss with that money.
You said that word. I think it made me laugh too much.
You can fuss with that money anyway you want fuss with it.
You know. Yeah, God. You made me laugh. You
Yeah,
know.
man. But you know what, Doc? On a
Mm,
serious note,
mm.
I want to announce that the great honorable Marvin Joshua, any Joshua? Marvin, I think any
Yeah.
Joshua.
I just know J. I know what the
What a
what
J
J.
stand for, Asu?
Let me see. Let me
Hold on,
figure
hold
that that name
Joshua.
out.
Marvin
One
Joshua. Yeah.
content.
Eh?
Make
Marvin.
sure don't you can't call that man inside before you know that man can talk, so you can't talk.
I begin take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you're correct right there. Madam Grace and Dr.
Dr.
Richardson,
Benjamin.
my name is not
Then you were spelling what Joshua for oil. Oh,
That been a pop in that picture also. Maybe I googling it right now. Bon County
Okay.
representative.
But I'm
Mhm.
sure let me just leave it on that way.
Yeah,
I'm talking that way.
yeah, yeah. But just talk about the good part where he, will find
Yeah,
a
but
really good for
Marvin
me.
Cole is gonna be joining CMC tomorrow, and there's a big program they will have for him. On him pledging his allegiance to CMC as a political undertaker in the institution. You know, my political leader told me the position that he would be holding. I don't know how can I go forget a position that you know.
It's okay, we'll get it. You know
Yeah,
that.
he's supposed to his he gave me his full position that he's supposed to be holding as a CMC. Let me ask our Secretary General with Pagura. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so he's supposed to hold a very strong position within the party. And
Mm-hmm.
we are very, very grateful and happy. We want
Yes.
yes, to have a great lawmaker like Marvin Cole being
Yes.
a part of CMC. They tell you that we're moving somewhere, we're going far.
Joshua, you're right. It says
That's what. Amen.
Joshua Marvin Cole. Somebody can call him J Marvin Cole. Joshua
Yeah,
Marvin Cole.
Joshua Marvin Cole.
Yes.
Great
That
Joshua
means.
Marvin Cole.
Mhm.
So that way you can speak on it. I mean, I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to follow his position right
I want people to see what is happening in CMC. We are not just going to go for the presidency. We are going to go for all forms of government. Okay, and we are beginning with the legislature. So as you can see, Joshua Marvin Cole, Honorable Representative. Let me just post on the title to his name, Representative Joshua Marvin Cole. Is in the legislature. He's a representative, Bon County. Actually, one of the things that is most impressive about him is he won the most votes, okay, in the last election, and one in the entire Liberia. He was able to galvanize, recruit, campaign, where he was able to get so many votes, more than all of his colleagues, and that's powerful. That tells me about his relationship with his people and how he loves his district. Okay, so we are going all forms of government, and I'm happy that he joined uh, our honorable political leader, uh, Musa Hassan Bedede, in the House of Representatives. At least we are trying to make a stand in there. In our party, you have to follow the party ideology. You're not going there to go be on your own there. Let me just say, we stand for these things, okay? We stand for integrity. We stand for good governance. When you join the party, you should know, read the Constitution, so that when you go to go advocate for the Liberian people, which is what we're good at, you'll be doing that. You'll be working in the interest of Liberian people. And I'm sure this is consistent with the way that Honorable Representative Joshua Marvin Cole feels, considering the population that he won in his district. So, yes, Grace, I'll turn the talk back to you.
I want to ask Ansu in the studio, how do you feel about that? 'Cause as a CNC mer, you're
Mhm.
supposed to have your take on this. I am very, very glad, but I'm going to let you speak first.
That's a very good. It is a very good news. It is a very good step. Uh, because I one person to I've been following Honorable Marvin Cole. Just in recent time, we saw him in the Superintendent of Bon County. So I don't think the PL CMC is making any mistake in terms of going for the right people. People who have this country ahead and who just speak the truth. That's just being real. So we found that video from Honorable Cole in the Superintendent of a bomb. So we saw the way how he engaged her as a leader,
Mhm.
even to the Capitol building, the very same thing. So we need to talk about people around, especially when it comes to people who will be there to engage the executive, to engage, the national government when it comes to how they represent the people, how the people should be respected, and how they should be respected as a lawmaker. So it's a very big book. It's a very big news. It is a very big step uh, uh, taken by the honorable lawmaker and also the CMC family. As I did, that already seen in Madam Griggs, people started trooping in because I've been finding all the activities since since today in Bum County to watch. It says it's going to be a historical ceremony tomorrow.
Amen. I enjoyed it.
I
It's
just
sweet.
can't
It's
imagine.
too sweet.
Yeah, it is too sweet. Can you imagine? I wish I was gonna be there to attend, the announcement ceremony of Mr. Marvin, Honorable Mariko, joining CMC. It's a historical movement. We'll be looking forward to the video. Also, are you going?
I'm here.
No,
I'm
Are
I'm
you
here.
not
are
going
you
to
gonna
the
be
big
in
party.
Bokante tomorrow?
No, no, no. But we have a team already there.
Okay.
We have a team assigned with our the PL and
Okay.
our DG from here to Honorable Bility Bility will be joining the team to tomorrow morning. So we do expect to follow all the activities both on real TV, if possible, to live on the radio. But as I
Okay.
said, we have our team that is already set up there to make sure that the broadcast podcast that program live tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon in Bon County.
And so you'll be able to give us some information, play by play or something, about the
Yeah,
program.
before
That
Monday we have that information.
that just exactly. So
I'm
everything that
excited.
coming up, or everything that will come up from Bum County tomorrow, the political laws will have a 40 package, well prepared for our Monday presentation. So
I
we'll
wish we will
definitely
have
get
it
it.
tomorrow show, sir, because I think maybe we'll come on live. We'll come with
Yeah. Well,
Mariko.
you guys, you know my agenda for tomorrow, so I'm
Yeah,
on your time schedule tomorrow.
yeah, we'll probably do our live for Mariko tomorrow. Maybe we'll come in the studio because they think
Yeah,
now.
also keep your phone open because we might just text you because we might just do some kind of surprising in honor of J. Marvin Cole, Representative J.
Yes,
Marvin Cole.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah,
Representative Joshua Marvin Cole. That Joshua need from the Bible, and that's money. You
and that's one you.
know what Joshua did? You will
Tell
know
us.
what talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So you who nimi your children, you better be nimi your children with great name. You see Marvin Cole, the Joshua said, don't have for children. But if you want your share the video, today a lot of things happening like Liberia, and yesterday we couldn't talk about everything. Got too many things happening at one time in Liberia. We would like to say welcome to Francis Papa. She said, no, Francis Papa, he's a man. Only winning on my mind. He said, how can he be a member? How can he join this party? I guess. He said, let me just welcome other people. How can I be a part of this party, this movement? Papa, don't worry. And so we'll take your name down and somebody will get to you, but you can be a part of us. Our office is on right now, the office that we are using because they're building a CFC headquarters, but the office we're using is right near Sophie, the old COVID center, I think on the other side. Right near there, you will see the CMC office. You ask anybody, they will show it to you. You go there, do they say that place can be packed, but we cannot stay saying you're there. They will handle their business there on our side. And so there, they will handle their business.
yeah.
They will be packed every day. The people who working there will handle their business. It is what it is, but their job we handle our business on this side, and so handling your business in the studio, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Do your job. Yeah. So we get your names. I will send it to them. Yeah. So they will handle it from that end.
yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
So,
yes, yes.
I mean, there where we are. But today, well, Benedict did some more things in Liberia today, and I saw him walking in the rain. Oh my God.
Wow.
I saw
Walking.
him walking in the rain.
Hmm.
And
The
I will
country
play.
where we think that rain can melt us on the probability of walking
Yeah.
in it. Yeah.
I saw him, I say, something about this man, there is no big man syndrome about him. You know how like when people
No.
get big man syndrome? Oh, like big man in there coming, oh. But they don't have
Mm,
that. Oh,
no.
very, very
No.
down to earth. To see
Yeah.
him walking in the rain today. I know people on Facebook want to throw shade because they're doing nothing in the Uno County. So they won't be
Mm-mm.
throwing shade on people saying this and that and the other. They forget to know the money they stole from like bro. Government will open the can of warrant. It will just be all over the place. They won't be throwing.
Yes.
There are people who trying to help the Liberian people. Some of them were in
Mm-hmm.
government, they stole millions of dollars. Nobody see what they did for anybody. They kept it to they and their family. Some of their
Nope.
family instead of complaining behind the scene that they mean. Their own family complaining before I said they will help Liberian people.
Yep.
So you to even throw shit at God because then who really helping the people is a shame and
Mm-hmm.
disgrace. But I saw Honorable Benete walking in the rain today, and I look at the man for long. And I look at the video. I say, this man, the love for country that he has, because sometimes how much money one person can even use, you
No.
cannot live around you and see people around you just suffer. And you know the big man syndrome about the people in government. That's what they like. They like the people to always pay heed to them. They are afraid now that our male ability is stepping to the plane and telling the person that's not how it's supposed to be. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. I want you, although I work hard and I earn my money, I did business and I gain, I still want to give back to the people. But the people who stole the millions within government is
Mm-hmm.
to give back. So people that ability is a threat to some
Mm-hmm.
people in government because they say, the thing the men doing, it will expose us. So now they're on Facebook, now they're throwing shit. Oh, this and that and the other. But we thank him for doing what he's doing on a regular basis. And I said, one day we'll come here. We still get time here. 2029 here. And
Yeah.
yeah, but it's still far. But we will showcase ability work. And then
Mm-hmm.
we ask that bring people to ask the people in government, most of them to showcase their work.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can see who love country more.
Yeah.
Because you know what? They don't have to do this.
Nope.
You can sit under the other rest of the senator and say, they got to do this. But because the people, when you drive around like bro, you become depressed. Dr. Francine explained the same thing she told me in Amel. She went to like bro, she became depressed. Because you in the car set air condition blowing, but you seen the people walking and they're so
Yeah.
down.
The faces.
And one thing for people to be walking, because I live in New York. That's my home state. And I saw people walking up and down, getting on the train. But it's a different kind of way when you see the point like bro. You can see depression in the front face of the people walking with
Yes.
frustration. They know where to turn. That's how you see the people. The people
Yeah.
that are working in the other country, they're working, they're going to work.
Yeah.
When we were in UK, we saw some people working, they were going to work.
Yes.
They were going to their jobs, didn't happen that on a month end they would get paid.
Mm-hmm.
People work in vain.
Yeah.
So a man like Musa Hassan Benete, when he stands for the people, that's the reason why people like us who love country will have to stand behind him. That's why we say, come and join us. Because
Yes.
you know what? These two parties that control Liberia has not done well for the last 20 years. We need to try something different. And
Yeah.
that different is the third lane CMC.
Yeah.
The third lane, something absolutely different.
Yes.
Take a chance. Try something different.
Mm-hmm.
Because the people in power, they're not going to do anything for the country as far as we can see. Everybody can see it clear. Millions of dollars on a regular basis getting missing. And we have not seen anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's it. I'm going to play a video in dark. If you
Mm-hmm.
have anything to say, I will play the video.
Well, you well
That's
spoken.
the reason why I keep on telling you. A woman like myself, me and my hustle, and you say, as for me and my horse, we'll continue to push, we'll continue to support Musa Hassan Benete.
I'm behind you, in
Yes.
front of you, on your side, everywhere.
We will continue to support him because the thing he's doing for our brother, what we want to see leaders doing. So we'll continue to support him.
Yes.
Yeah, with every fiber in our being.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I showed that the reason her hustle because I saw her
Oh,
hustle.
yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
mm-hmm.
So let me just play the video so we can
Yeah.
I see Roden trying to come on, but I will
Yeah.
see the video first before I bring him on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, thank you. I tell you, thank you for Mr. Benete. Because at
Mm-hmm.
least all people will be able to see now that they deserve better. They
Yes.
deserve better. And CMC.
A new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. For the people, CMC. By the people, let us join our hands together to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC. For the people.
To be lawmaker is not to make road. It's not to build school. It's not to build hospital. The lawmaker job, like he said, is to pass law so that when the government divide money, some of the money can go to everybody, not just in District 7 in the country. And then When the money come, like in my district, every government money that come in my district, the lawmakers supposed to make sure that it reaches you, fix your school. You see no ceiling here, and so the sun can make you there can be the heat, and so the lawmaker job to make sure the superintendent, the commissioner, they get the money from Morovia, from central government to build this place. Remember, lawmakers, we got mountain where iron ore coming. Some of the money will come and build this school. When you start telling the lawmaker to build road, if you not get that money, then you start stealing government money and start doing it. Some are blessed, they're doing their own business like myself, so you have to take your money to build road. But it's not supposed to be like that. As you go in school, I want you to know the lawmaker job is to go to Morovia to make sure that all the money that Liberia got, that President Baka control a board, the lawmakers will tell President Baka, go build hospital, go build clinic. Then you pass the law. Once you pass that law now, you take the law, you carry to President Baka. You know my next job is to come now and check whether the law that I passed in Morovia, the thing that in that law, oh, the school in Blair, we put it in the law that they must build or they must face all the ceiling tax. Then as well you can check. As well you can check. But if the lawmakers don't make good law, then it will not reach to you. Then the way it's not reaching to you now. For me, when your mothers, your fathers, when they voted for me, when they were passing that law, there was nothing there to come face your school. So I refused to sign it. That's why when you hear say I never sign because nothing was there to come to your school. So to be lawmaker, you make law, make a strong law. Huh? So don't let nobody tell you that lawmakers will build roads, that lawmakers will build bridge. That happening because the people in Morovia, they are not doing the right thing. So when you send your lawmaker to Morovia, he alone can't do the right thing, and you don't have, so you have to struggle. Because that's what all over Liberia, we have to vote for the right lawmakers who can think about Liberia. Then when they sit down together, they make the law. Then they tell the president, if you don't do the law, because the lawmakers get the power to move the president, they can move anybody. So if you not get it, if you not get it, if you not do that, then pound they move you. That's the power the lawmaker have. That's why when the commissioner here is not doing something, the township commissioner, all the government officials are supposed to look after them. Are supposed to make sure they're doing the right thing. For them to do the right thing, the money gotta come to them first. Then I gotta come out and check where they're using the money, but nothing coming to them. Because we're not doing the right thing. But we continue to push to change so that this thing cannot be on the lawmaker head. Yeah? So I want to tell you thank you. And I'm sorry the ring came on you. I would have come here to come speak to you. So the mail answer, who the mail answer the question? So you get your 50 dollars, okay? Now. And I say go now. Where you are? And then teacher, the children they are grow well. And so I will leave $10,000 so you can give it to them, yeah? Yeah. Must buy a money.
Wow, thank you.
Did you people see the classroom?
Wow. No. First, thank you for showing that video. I I've never really seen Honorable Billy, just be so empathetic like that. I appreciated him just giving the person the student who participated in class and also the teacher money, just for this for them. And he actually was willing to entertain questions from them, interact with them. No big man syndrome, like you say. Like even from you walk in the ring, you apologize to them. I would, I sorry for this ring. I would have been here, and no matter what, nothing stopped me from coming here to see you. And so, thank you for that video. Just had me a little bit emotional, man.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
Doc, I want to emphasize to everybody who watching, we got 81 persons watching us, but when you go on Facebook, it
Mhm,
shows only 6 person watching us because they're trying to hack our Facebook page. Like when
mhm,
people don't like people to be able to speak, especially when you got women, I got voice,
mhm,
with voices. They don't
mhm,
want us to speak. So right now, as we're looking on the stream, yeah, we're looking at 80 people watching us. But when you
mhm,
go on Facebook, it says only 6. Can you imagine that?
mhm.
But when we leave here, almost 5, 7,000 people already finished watching us. If you make it your duty to just hack our page, you will bad luck will follow you because it's not good. But we don't care because the main thing is that we're on the radio in Liberia and that's what we care about. And people
Mhm.
also come here also watching us because we can see it from within. And so, how many people watching? What you see right now, right on the screen here?
81.
I'm seeing we are between 81, 81, 81, 82.
Mhm,
Yes.
Yeah.
But when you
Wow.
go on Facebook, go on your page, you will see.
Yeah.
Go use your phone and go on your page and see how
Yeah.
many people watching us from there.
So we
This is really, really sad.
mhm,
um people
mhm,
for
So that's the sadness of social media. People will do anything to sabotage your voice, especially when your voice is powerful.
mhm.
The political launch has a powerful or input when it comes to what happening in Liberia. They don't want to hear that. But the thing is that you just do that, it doesn't mean anything because the people are still here and they will watch. So that's the main thing. But we want to move on, and I mean, Doc, uh, hmm?
No, I was gonna say you were starting a subject before we talked about the numbers. Now we have almost about 100 persons watching us.
Yes.
So I want to just tell all of those who have tuned in and who are watching, thank you so much. And but you talked about the condition of the school, and Honorable Ability took note of that. We also took note of that. This
Mhm.
school had no ceiling in the school.
And you saw the black on the wall, right?
Yeah.
I will play the video again so we can see it. Let's just play the video again. I see Mr. Victor Nami here.
Yes.
Let's just play the video again. Welcome,
And
Victor.
the window, not each the window, I know that Colombo window,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's not
Let me
conducive.
let me play the video again. This is like it has us, as mothers, we tearing up.
A new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. For the people, CMC. By the people, let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC. For the people.
To be lawmaker is not to make rules. It's not to build school. It's not to build hospital. The lawmaker job, like he said, is to pass law so that when the government divide money, some of the money can go to everybody, not just in District 7 in the country. And then when the money comes, like in my district, every government money that comes in my district, the lawmaker is supposed to make sure that it reaches you, fix your school. You see no ceiling here, and so the sun can make you, there can be the heat, and so the lawmaker job to make sure the superintendent, the commissioner, they get the money from Morovia, from central government to build this place. Remember, lawmakers, we got mountain where iron ore coming. Some of the money is going to come and build this school. When you start telling the lawmaker to build road, if you not get that money, then you start stealing government money and start doing it. Some are blessed, they're doing their own business like myself. So you have to take your money to build road. But it's not supposed to be like that. As you go in school, I want you to know the lawmaker job is to go to Monrovia to make sure that all the money that Liberia got, that President Baka control a board, the lawmakers also tell President Baka, go build hospital, go build clinic. Then you pass the law. Once you pass that law now, you take the law, you carry to President Baka. You know my next job is to come now and check whether the law that I passed in Monrovia, the thing that in that law, oh, the school in Blair will put it in the law that they must build or they must face all the ceiling tax. Then as well can check. As well can check. But if the lawmakers don't make good law, then it will not reach to you. Then the way it's not reaching to you now. For me, when your mothers, your fathers, when they voted for me, when they were passing that law, there was nothing there to come face your school. So I refused to sign it. That's why when you hear say I never sign because nothing was there to come to your school. So to be lawmaker, you make law, you make a strong law. Huh? So don't let nobody tell you that lawmakers also build roads, that lawmakers also build bridge. That happening because the people in Monrovia, they are not doing the right thing. So when you send your lawmaker to Monrovia, he alone can't do the right thing, and you don't have, so you have to struggle. Because that's what all over Liberia, we have to vote for the right lawmakers who can think about Liberia. Then when they sit down together, they make the law. Then they tell the president, if you don't do the law, because the lawmakers got the power to move the president, they can move anybody. So if you not get it, if you not get it, if you not do that, then pound they move you. That's the power the lawmaker have. That's why when the commissioner here is not doing something, the township commissioner, all the government officials are supposed to look after them. Are supposed to make sure they're doing the right thing. For them to do the right thing, the money got to come to them first. Then I got to come out and check where they're using the money, but nothing coming to them. Because we're not doing the right thing. But we continue to push to change so that this thing cannot be on the lawmaker head. Yeah? So I want to tell you thank you. And I'm sorry the ring came on you. I would have come here to speak to you. So the mail answer, who the mail answer the question? So you get your 50 hours, okay? Now. And I say go now. Where you are? Yeah. And then teacher, the children they are grow well. And so I will leave $10,000 so you can go to them. Yeah. Yeah. Must buy a money.
Yes. So I think you saw the condition of the school because that's one of the things I look at. So Mr. Namwe would like to welcome you. Mr. Namwe is the I see he said they audit the legislator now CMC. He said they should audit the legislator now CMC. So Mr. Namwe is he is the Northeast chairman for CMC Diaspora. And we are happy to have you, Mr. Namwe. We really appreciate your work, your hard work. You are very engaged with us all the time, and I really am blessed to have you on my team. I really do appreciate you. I want to say hi to you and your family, and welcome on the political launch.
Well, let me say hi to the twin, because the two of you are inseparable. Everyone has you want to see the other, but listen, happy 4th to you, Dr. Richardson. Happy 4th, Grace. Happy 4th to our audience members here in the States, and what's up to our people back home. Thanks for watching. Invite a friend. We always bring the fun here, but it's good to be here. What was Musa? The PL? What was that school?
In Nimba.
Okay. And what he was simplifying over there is exactly what they're supposed to be doing: make the laws and then provide oversight.
Yes.
All this thing about $30,000 to this person for legislative engagement, this person's over bring role, and no, that's not the work of the legislator. That's not what they're supposed to. They're supposed to provide those in the budget, and then just like you said, you ensure that the budget is implemented as has been appropriated. That's what they're supposed to do. But look, CMC, I was listening to the back, and I was, Miss Gore was saying, I think this whole thing about, if it's not UP, it has to be CDC. I think they are giving a first choice. I think our people need to wake up and find a third lane. And there is a possibility beyond, the CDC and the UP, and we're here to provide that. We're not saying we have all the answers. We're not getting it right all the time. There are times we'll make mistakes, but come on board, join the team, and help us make the right calls. But we're tired with this, this football that these two parties are playing for almost 20 years now. It's been either one or the other, and look where we are as a country. So yeah, I'll re-echo that call. If you're listening, if you have a friend, let them know there's another option available, and we'll provide that option. We're not gonna do it alone. We will try to, bring all of us alone, and together, we can do it. We're stronger together.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Namwe. And you're right. I mean, the people look at what they're fighting over who took picture with which president. They
Exactly.
two conjoined twins. They making plan who took picture with which president. Why the other people in the country and the people then developing the country? They are talking about who took picture. Look at schools. Look at a school in one of the counties in Liberia in 2025. Why
And
people on the blackboard right now?
I'm not going to try to do Dr. Richardson's job here, but any child who comes through that school is emotionally, I'm not going to say damaged forever, but there is something that will happen to that child's self-esteem, their whole outlook on life, and that child may be scarred. A child coming from there, you bring them and put them against, another child. I'm not even saying out of the country, but Monrovia, they'll feel intimidated, All of these things, they all add up to the total education, ambience. You got to make the children feel, what they're learning. I don't understand how anybody would expect any child to learn in that kind of environment. It doesn't make sense. It's self-defeating.
Yeah. I mean, just anything. One thing that the honorable mentioned was the heat, how distracting that can be.
Yes, they were sweating in.
Yeah, you are sweating in there, and then imagine those children day in, day out, 5 days a week. They have to sit in that environment. How can they learn? How can they? Isn't the heat distracting? Doesn't the heat cause headaches? Just fainting, dizziness. So how can you focus? So I'm so glad that the PL is attending to those things. That's why we are asking you to come and join us, so that the caliber of all of us on this platform will make sure that your school system in Liberia are comparable to others. That's what we want to push it. These things are our passion. Okay, we're gonna make sure that when we meet with the PL, that will be able to speak for people like the students that you are seeing, for the parents, and for Liberians as a whole. This is why it's so important when you're electing leaders, you find someone who's relatable to you, as the PL showed here, and he has constantly shown he's relatable to the people. This man, like Grace saw you, a humbleness shown. He walks, he goes and check his overseeing project, and he answered the students correctly. And I always say this. He says, it's not my job, to build schools for you, hospital or roads for you. Okay. And some of us have been blessed. And that's what he taking his own money. He's been blessed. He said, I'm blessed to be able to donate a few, new thing for your school, or new road bill, or new bridge, or a new school. He's blessed. Okay. And I'm happy that that can happen. But he told us the exact process. I was very happy that he was able to explain his process is to tell the executive branch when they are assessing and making and brainstorming the budget to pass to the legislature. These are the things that is supposed to include your schooling. your bridges, your infrastructure, your roads and stuff. But those things are not included. But yet and still, we can come here where the legislature is receiving 100 and almost 100, more than $100 million. They have used that already. You see, that's why I see Honorable Mr. Namwe has ordered the legislature now because they are spending this money through them that is supposed over $100 million. When we can divide that money, as Honorable Billy said, that will at least reach the schools. If we divide that into the district, into the school, that's when the money go to you guys. They're supposed to oversee that. A Metal that is in Lima County. Okay. When their share of corporate responsibility come to the country, the schools should be able to get some. Then another thing, they should be able to create an environment, or create a way in which money, instead of money taking the iron ore out of the country and making good big money on it, it's supposed to at least find a way that some of that stay in our country to benefit our students. So all of those things, that's what honorability is talking about, and that's what we want to ensure. Okay, that is what I want to ensure. Thank you, Madam Grace. I just had to jump in there.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, Doug, you're always welcome to jump in. I mean, you're a host of the show, so you can always speak,
Oh,
And
so I can join because I'm host.
yeah,
Okay.
you're always welcome to. Do you move out? You
You know,
know, where he drinks smoothie said and make a view our back. Oh, you're going to drink
Mr. Namwe,
smoothie.
let me just tell Mr. Namwe, because I know you don't force us to say, we tell him, we even
I said, what
My,
if I said, we got
my wife say I know when to turn it off.
What if the devil say, oh, we gotta call you, my people, we if the devil make me can say, we call you. So
I
we have
know,
to
but
call you quick.
but that was nice though. You two came into the district and thank you very much. I appreciated that. Yeah, whenever I can, I would join you all. But yeah, I know you two are always working. And look, let me, I will say this, and this is no disrespect to the two of you, but I've been in politics a very long time, right? The thing the CMC is doing, I have never seen it being done in our country. You know, this man, the tip you played yesterday, you talked about this. I was watching the show. 26 schools he's gonna build, Dr. Richardson. Even
Yes.
President Weah, he just said, I didn't do anything for the people, and yet they elected me. You understand me? And this man is saying today, I'm not waiting to say, let me get in office for it, but this is what he's building a road, a bridge in another district that is not even his district. You understand me? Even if this man wanted to say, okay, you want to bring Islam and whatever, isn't it a good thing that's happening to the country right now? I mean, it's not what we're talking. This is not what and that's not what he's saying. But I've had people write on my when I share some of the stuff. I have some of my friends, make these comments, and I get it. Yeah, you're welcome. At least me, somebody watching the stuff I'm posting, right? You know, but so you have somebody who's going to renovate or build 26 schools before elections. He's building roads and bridges and all of that. On the meeting, he said he's going to touch in the next few months or few years or so 6 of the northern counties.
Yes.
I mean, this man, even if he doesn't win, these are things that he can't take away from us. They're going to stay with us. So I don't see what is wrong with that. It is a win-win for Liberian people. You elect him, he will give you more. Even if you're not electing him, he's already doing stuff for you. I
Yes.
never seen it be done like that.
Yeah. And he knows how the system is supposed to work. He knows exactly that the president is supposed to make sure that resources get to these different districts and these different counties. He said, this is what happened. This is why the budget becomes law, because the president is supposed to, don't tell me, say, oh, we will read the budget, because that's how we always this is how we used to doing it. Doing the same old thing over and over. No, that's what we voted you in, to brainstorm, find ways, sit down as a group, whether it take you the whole 1 month to sit down in one room for 8 hours and brainstorm until you find ways that you can figure out where the money will, how you're spending money on our people. I'm wholeheartedly agree with that. Just like the PL is agree, the money has to be spent on the people. Okay, and I agonize about this. I get people like you, Mr. Nami, where they kind of write, interesting things. I like to call it interesting things on my page. When I'm free and I'm not teaching and I'm not in practice, I can sit down and respond to them. But these days I just don't have that kind of time. But they write these interesting things about even if he, whoever you want to consider him to be, this is what
Yeah,
he's doing for our country.
of course.
Okay, this is what he's doing. And he knows exactly. On a bit of it, that man will sit out here, guys, at night. He will study the Constitution. He will study the law. He knows the law. He knows the Constitution very well. Okay, so find money somewhere. $108 million or so, or $4 million on the legislature for what?
Yeah. They spending $17 million on hearing, Dr. Richardson. Hearing what kind of hearing are they conducting anyway? And what are they
You
what
see,
the laws they're putting
70
forth?
million.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think they
Yeah,
17 million.
yeah. Do you know what 70 million can do for the Liberia?
Exactly.
Hmm.
And my thing is that
But Grace, I'm sorry, man. Let me just quickly. There is a question here about whether we're on YouTube. Yes, I watch the show on YouTube a
yeah,
lot. So Sekou Donso wants to know. Sekou, I don't know, but yeah, we're on YouTube.
the political launch is on YouTube.
Oh
TPL,
yes.
just put the
Right.
political
Yes.
launch to TPL is on YouTube. People are
Also,
watching.
Hello,
Abraham here wants to know
hello.
how to become a part of the party. Abraham
Yeah.
Jacob
Ansu, we are
Badi.
hearing you.
Mhm. Mute yourself.
Yeah. So Abraham, if you're in Liberia, you can either call the studio and Anshu will have your number, or if you can contact the executive through Mr. Yogi, I guess. I don't know that Grace, any of you want to answer that?
Yeah, I always just say that the party headquarters is right to Sophie.
Yeah.
I think it's adjacent the old COVID center in
Mm-hmm.
Liberia, although that place is always packed, but the people make sure they try to see everybody when you get there. So you can use that means of also, meeting CMC or executive members, and also you can use that means of, joining the party in the meanwhile.
Yeah.
We are with the app to be, launched and everything. So you can also do that. But I wanted to stress a little bit
Sorry,
about,
sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, man. I gotta say hi to my boy Will here. You know that I'm part of man there. You know,
oh,
you watching Will.
Well, crab.
Will
yeah,
watching. Yeah, what's up, Will? It's good. Thanks for watching, man. Say hi to the wife and the family. I'm sorry, Grace. Go
yeah,
ahead.
but Crab, you
Yes,
need to come on the show. We tired with your comments. Come on the show and
yes.
can't talk for CMC.
And
You
of
are,
course, Mr. Nama was, of course, Mr. Nama working our crab because they were on our porch there on our deck more in Minnesota. I don't know what
I
they were
said,
doing there. So
and
I
then they
wanted
won't come till we
to.
met Doris. No, well, anyway.
you're not coming, can't talk, or you join me. We talk here for CMC. Me talk my own thing.
Yes, yes.
Well, not coming to distract us. They means the mobilization recruitment chairperson in the USA is supposed to be on the platform talking right now. Yeah.
That's true.
I
Yes,
think
man.
coming to the party days, everybody will get a one day. They will be coming here. Me and Dr. Francis will not do every day that they're supposed
Yeah.
to kind of talk. So we have to divide the days when going our meeting on Saturday. We discuss
Mhm.
all of that. But I just wanted to say, concerning about the history of Liberia. What I want to ask Liberian people, except I don't know. Except I don't know because when they're walking, we're not too grown, but we're a little bit grown and we remember some stuff. So except I don't know, but whatever in the history of Liberia, have you ever seen a certain lawmaker ever in the history of Liberia doing the kind of work on about related to, and you know why he doing it? Because the laws in the house, when they are passing it, they don't try to help the school. He said it on the video that they didn't put anything there for the school. So that's the reason why he did not even sign that particular law, or he did not sign the budget, because he was not going to be a part of that. Because why? The future generation of our country, they need to be educated. Education is very key to our country future. And that's the reason why he's on the ground. He wants to show the people that these things can be done. So as a political party leader, who he is the political leader of this CMC party, and as a person who has a foundation that helped the country a lot, he's showing the people these are the things that are supposed to be done. That's why he's on his feet on a regular basis to show the people they're supposed to do this. The last time I checked, Grandpa Senator Yombli Kanga, she been there for 18 years now, almost 9 years first, and then she won again. Let her come and show the people what she has done in Grand Bassa County to uplift the lives of the people. The government hospital in Grand Bassa County have faltered. Anybody have ever went there to see any representative of Grand Bassa or the senator herself has ever tried to fix that hospital to have the people have access to hospital instead of going all the way to GFK. Sometimes before they get there, they die. Yes. So we want to find out that we want to see, because these are the things that need to be said. Who second president ever built any of the countries that they came from except for William Aratoba? What second president ever built where they came from? Even Madam Eddie Johnson said it. No disrespect to her. Artington, I went there. My car was going to Artington. We got on one hill. I thought the car was going to Somerset. Because when I looked behind me in the pickup truck, I said, here, my heart was beating until we came on the road again. From they were climbing the mountain, the rockiness of the mountain. So if you see somebody like Honorable Ability who is trying to help the people, now he's gone national. He was doing it in his district. He's gone national now because it's about Liberians. We are not looking at country anymore. We're not looking at tribe. We are not looking at relation. This man is getting on his feet and seeing that this is what needs to be done. These are the oversight that needs to happen, and this is how the work's supposed to happen before the oversight. So he's trying to help the people. It's not anything bad that he's doing because nobody to do it. So even me, if I had the time and the resources, I'll come to Liberia because all of us on the platform have done something in Liberia before. I'll come there and do some work there. I have done it before. I did some work in the contest and I took backpacks to the train because I was who for. So we are just saying that this is a patriotic Liberian. This man loved the country to the core. The senators then that have been in position for 18 years. Some of them been there for 9 years. We have not seen any development in the counties that they are in. The children are still suffering. In fact, we're just going too far. The government, this is the schools that look at University of Liberia. Let me just show the building. I mean, we were talking. Let me show the university. Look at the University of Liberia, my people. Mm-hmm. Look at the place that what people go to learn. The university. I saw Henry in the studio there. He was telling me, yeah, when I Grace, I told him, I said, Henry, you need to, I said, Henry, you need to, educate yourselves. You need to apply yourselves. So go to school. He said, yeah, well, I registered to go to university. Henry, that university coming go send in. They're more on this building can even get you sickness.
Yes.
Right now, if one person or one of us say, okay, our project for CMC is to go and revamp the University of Liberia, they will start fighting us. Oh, they're looking for relevant, but your government can do it. Your government can do it. That's what we see. That's the reason why we sit on the platform and we talk about Musa Hassan Belete the way we talk about him. Because in our lifetime as Liberians that live in the diaspora, we never saw a patriotic Liberian. Although a lot of Liberians are taking things to Liberia, but a patriotic Liberian within the government sitting in a representative seat had done the level of work Belete has done in that country. So then how y'all say we're not talking? How y'all saying that we shouldn't talking? And Mr. Nambe, this is what I'm saying. This is very, very sad. Look at the University of Liberia. Look at pictures of this place. Look where the people go. Henry is prying himself right now that he's going to go to the University of Liberia. Look at the armchair sitting now. Look at the play the trainer sitting now. Look at the wetness. You know this can breathe sickness into your body?
Yes.
It breathes sickness into your body. Yeah. So a CMC take their project, Mr. Nambe say, okay, you know what? As the Northeast chair, we're going to take we're going to go and revamp the whole University of Liberia. They will say, oh, CMC, they just do what you want us to do? If the government cannot do it, we have to show you that we can do it. So come 2029, you can see a fit to put us for us to fix that country. It's just the right thing. But let's do it for our country. We are just patriotic Liberians, and we just want to help the country. Period. And that's what our Ability is doing. So you're supposed to respect to the man name. Because the last time we checked, all your senator representatives, then they've been senator name for Senator Akinakan. They haven't even done anything in the district to show that they are helping the people. The people are suffering for pipe running water. Electricity cannot even be on 24/7. Akina Phillips had talked about electricity until he tired him more. Or it be a corner of one meso. Nothing. Look at the University of Liberia. How can somebody learn in such a condition? I can never sit in that kind of classroom. None of you are me going to school. And that's all we are saying. See it fit to put the right people in power to do the right thing for the country. That's what we are saying. I just want to share that.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, Grace, I'm sorry, Doc. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna add that, this has spent so much money on that university in the past, from 11 million, I think now they passed 17 million. And look at what we see. Look at what we're seeing. Where is the money? It's on call for someone is mismanaging the money, misappropriating the money for us to have a university with millions and millions and millions of dollars that they're saying that they put in the budget for that university. And the worst thing about it, they let these people go scotch free. The former president is now ambassador here in the United States, and nobody is asking how he appropriated the money that was given to him for the university. So this is not what we want. Benedict speaks about rule of law and good governance. All right. And this, besides us wanting and him coming in to fix the university or using people who are interested in making an impact in the country to transform the country, we definitely want to hold people accountable. If they give you $11 million, $17 million, $20 million to fix the university, you will fix the university. If you don't fix it, you will face the weight of the law. That's it. I wanted to add.
Yeah, I mean, you're very right. You look at a university. When you think we cannot sink any low, and then we manage to go lower than our low. I mean, look at the state-owned university. That place is not even a place that will be qualified for a dump site where you just go and throw your trash. But that is the state-owned universities. I mean, where is our pride? Where's our national pride? You know, you look at that is the University of Liberia. Look at this. Look at this. You know, and we have no illusions. People will push back on what we're trying to do. It really kind of sickens me the kind of crap mentality that we have in Liberia. Oh, y'all want to be. So what? Even if we want to, get to a leadership, so what? Don't you think the fact that we're doing things for you, even if we don't win, those things will stay there? You can appreciate that. Oh, you're doing this because you want state power. Yeah, of course, we're not going to be ashamed about it. We have a right to it. We're Liberians too. We have a right to lead our country, but at least appreciate what we're doing. Like Greg was saying, even if the university, as bad as it is, if we decide to take it as a project and take it, you will hear the naysayers again. They are going to find reason to criticize us for making that place look better. It's just we even our national psyche, we have to find a way to shift the way we think, the way we see things. I guess we're being used to so much failure. We can't see anything positive. We can't see anything better. Every little thing, we interpret it. I won't even say through the political lens because politics is not necessarily always negative. But we see the negative in everything. We don't know how to find the positive in anything. We always have to find the negative. I mean, look at this place. Just look at this place. Look at this place. That definitely, like Grace said, there's got to be more here. People are, and
People get sick from more, Mr. Nangme.
You do. You get
sick. They walk come in your house, they put tell you to leave right away.
Yes, you do. You get your asthma, respiratory issues.
Yes.
It's difficult. And then how are you supposed to concentrate with asthma? You coughing, you hoofing, you sick every second. It's just terrible.
So it's horrible.
People are suffer from sicknesses from that university. Look, the thing is that you can't fault a man like Musa Ability, not at all. That's the reason why we follow this man. You cannot fault him at all. That's the reason why this man is going to the villages now and trying to build schools and high schools for our children, because we cannot continue learning in such a learning environment. There will be no way anybody can learn good under the condition. That's why the people, when they graduate from university like they can't even write a 15 letter. How can you sit in that kind of building and be able to even listen to the teacher telling you how to compose? You will not be able, you can't pay attention to that. It's sad.
Yeah.
So you have full respect to the man, because most of y'all in government are there to steal, and you're selfish. It's all about you and your family. So if this man is taking the mountain, yes, At the end of the day, we want to get in leadership because we want to develop Liberia. That's the reason why we want to get in leadership. Because you see what he's doing right now, and diaspora is coming to bring the projects to Liberia. If we do all of that, then why not put us in leadership for us to lead the country and even do better? And
Absolutely.
build the roads and build infrastructures to shine like to shine to the international world for investors to come in so our people can start getting jobs and our schools can be revamped. The University of Liberia was a pride. I remember when I took the entrance to the University of Liberia, it was in 1992. You know, we were the world 12th grader and we just graduated. We went to school. Then we started to go to school again. But finally, we were able to graduate. I graduated from MC. I'm proud. You know, I graduated with P&D. I'm a pride and dignity. Very proud of myself. Yes, because I wanted my graduation, although I didn't get to go to the prom because we're in a shaky situation with the whole war going in and out. But then I took the University of Liberia entrance. I remember I was doing my vacation. I just graduated from Royal Institute of Secretarial Science, so I have my Secretarial Science certificate. So I was doing internship with Bromsky and Law Firm. At the same time, I was working with Limasco with Judith Bryant. So I work in the two offices. I used to bounce in between, you know, doing the secretarial work. Sometimes one office will need me and they pay me good money, so I didn't have problem with that. So Judith Bryant office was in Mama Point. And I remember telling Mr. Brian, I said, you know, I'm going to take the University of Liberia entrance. He said, good luck, Grace. They said people don't feel that entrance, we laugh about it. Yeah, I took that entrance and I passed. Today or several newspaper came out, I saw my name in that newspaper. One of the happiest moments of my life at
Yes.
that particular time. I was so proud of myself. And my mother had just passed away in 1991. And I wish she was living at that time to see that I had passed the University of Liberia exam. I was looking forward. Although the classroom was still not conducive because a lot of things are going on, but it was not this bad. And I was looking forward to going to school, you know, at the University of Liberia. I did not have the chance to do that because during that time, after I passed in 1992, 93, you know, and I was working, waiting to have all my money together to be able to go. My work people were trying to help me as well. And I was supposed to start my first semester in 1996. And then that Roosevelt Johnson walking and I left Liberia. Fortunately for me, I found myself in the States. I still went back to school. I graduated with my honor grad from the Middle State University. I'm very proud of that. And so, you know, I mean, at the level of respect we have for the University of Liberia, so therefore, we have to speak on or representative or patriotic Liberian citizen that Honorable Musa Hassan Benete, who's going around and building schools. In 6 years, he will have 6 schools built or renovated. That is a pride. Liberians should be proud of that. They should be proud that our Liberian can do that. They got million years Liberian that live in America here. Any of them went back to do that? Most of them will go back there. You say you must make a president first. They must make a president first before they do it. We are very proud, Honorable Ability. And if you're listening, Honorable Ability, tonight, I want to tell you thank you so much for what you are doing for Liberia. A lot of Liberians that are across the world see you. A lot of Liberians within Liberia see you, and you know it that we see you. And you're doing a great job, and we'll continue to support your work. And may God bless the work of your hands. And your
Amen.
generations should benefit good life because of what you're doing for the country. Your children should be able to get good luck and blessings because of that. Because you know what, some of us, our parents, they what they did in this life, that what got us today to experience what we're experiencing in this lifetime. Yes.
Amen.
So I just wanted to say that. That you can come in.
I want to add, fundamentally, when I think about this, it's almost like our leaders that we have in our country they don't like our population to be educated. Because if you wanted a educated population, you will not have our students sitting in that kind of building where there's no ceiling. It's so hot. Hot. We talk about the training in elementary or junior high school. Then when they finish, their parents struggle. They try to send them to the college, the university, the state-run university. Look at it. What you show us: dilapidated, deplorable. unkept, mold, the windows, everything is just falling apart. So I think that people pocket the money, okay, or do something, they just misappropriate it. They engage in financial mismanagement, all right, and they said, let's continue to leave our people, all right, uneducated. Maybe they think that is an advantage to them, but it has caught up to us. You see how our country is so underdeveloped? It's the minds, our minds are underdeveloped. Okay, the infrastructure is underdeveloped. So this is what, we can even have an argument and say, okay, some of my people come underneath my posts and they tell me, or they email me or text, say, well, we are not colonized. Those other countries that are developed were colonized. How long are we going to sing this song? How long are we going to say, oh, our the lack of development in our country is due to the fact that we're not colonized? I cannot sing that song anymore. This is 2025. All right. We have to be thinking from a developmental perspective, which is, you have to give Honorable Billy credit for that. He is developmental oriented. He does not want to be like the people, the leaders that we have now. This sets him apart. He wants to see development. He does not like to see a school where the children are sitting down, they finish hot day in, day out. We don't like to see this kind of building we, all of us, no, the CMC Mars, we don't like to see this thing happen in our country. Like I see Grace guy on the screen right now. The university is all molded. How about we start by painting and fixing the university first before we start by, whatever, adding PhD programs and additional program that I heard in the news. That's what they're working towards. This is just, it hurts my heart so much, to see us use the future generation like this.
Okay. You know that we gotta talk so and talk so. I don't know what, and maybe I'll probably eat my own words. But what is the alumni association doing? And I guess they're doing stuff, but it just really breaks my heart. The University of Liberia, I know a lot of really good, wealthy people who come from the University of Liberia. What are they doing? But anyway, I just want our people to know, I know they believe they don't deserve anything better than they're getting, but no, you deserve better, and better is possible. You should just see what the CMC is bringing. And, if you call this me trying to toot my own horn or politicking, yes, then I'm doing so.
Yes.
But yeah, come and take a look at what we're doing. You deserve better, and we can help you together. You and us, we can do better for you.
All right.
The University of Liberia doesn't deserve to look like that. I mean, that is, I don't know, but for whatever it's worth, take a look at us. Take a look at what we're doing. You've had a CDC, you've had a UP, you've had a UP for 12 years, you had a CDC for 6 years. Now you're getting a UP for another, 6 years. Altogether 24 years, or is it 24 or 30? Yeah, 12 and 24 years. And look what
the United Quarter years, then, Mr. Nambe, before you go for the call it wasted years.
Wasted
years.
The years that look us in.
Yeah.
So our people,
wasted years.
Yes. You have to believe you deserve better, and we should all push for better. Our country is not that big, and we're rich. We just need to judiciously manage our resources, which is not being done. I mean, you look at a university and tell me a lawmaker is making $15,000 a month. I mean, there's a disconnect. It completely disconnect. You buying them a brand new car every 3 years, $45,000. I mean, we sit down there, the common Minnesota paying $96,000 for a car in that Monrovia town. And look at the University of Liberia. Look at the schools they just showed. And tell me if this is what we really deserve. I said no, that's not what we deserve. We deserve better. So join us, come together. Let's put our hands together and move our country forward.
Yeah, our political leader going around the country building school, and you say we're not talking.
No, this is what we're not talking about.
That's the reason why we continue to press and push him.
Even if our master, we're not talking about.
They are saying we're not talking.
Yeah.
Just say we're not talking.
We're encouraging to do so.
We're encouraging to continue to go around and do what he has to do to better the country, because we cannot afford for our country to be the way it is. And that's the reason why if you try us, we will deliver Liberia in all aspects, infrastructure or how they call it, or development in any way. It means that development of the minds of the people, rehabilitation centers for our brothers and sisters that are prone with drugs. We will do all of that. But I wanted to play this. I mean, besides the university, the human capacity of the country is just going lower and lower and lower because the people are not paying attention to the future generation. I mean, the CMC, the people we fight for, they are the youth. We fight for them with all our heart, our might. They are not paying attention to this group of people. It's taken away from our country. And it's so sad to see our brothers and sisters where they are with all these things that are going on in the country. And some of them just not, knowing who they are. I saw a video on social media with the youth and how they have gone so bad, most of them in the ghetto. And there was this recording on there. I'm trying to find the recording, but a lot of the young people in the country, they, it's battle. A lot of the young people in the country, they have been going through a lot. But before I go to it, let me just play the reason why vulnerability is going around facing schools. They're not understanding that they think it's killing our country. There was this guy who went, I forgot his name, I will play a video. He went around trying to show the different schools in a different district. Yeah.
Yeah.
Continuation of the video. So we're going to climax right here.
Yeah.
This is the big sample to fool you. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Pemba Public School. Pemba former. This is former, you see the former district here. You see it, fellow Liberians? You see it? When you can't see the sample here now, when you see the sample, you will think, yeah, Ministry of Education, yeah, show the light, right? The other words, you don't see it. Yeah, Ministry of Education, they big sample, and they tell you want to pay for this sample here, you will not to print it, you will not believe it. So we're going to conclude, folks. We got to go, our time.
Yeah, so there's some other school system in there.
Yep, and they got it
around Benin school. I know they put their problem with it because we should be appreciating the Benin school to tell you the truth. Look at some other school system in there. So
Diana Curtis is asking something here. First of all, she wants to know how much is in the budget for education. I think the education budget is about $105,000 million. So Diana, that is not enough. Quite frankly,
I just want the lowest.
Exactly. And she wants to know who the mayor. The mayor is John Curtis. I'm sure you may not have heard. He's in a scandal of 2 point something million Liberian dollars and 21,000 US dollars. Besides that, the report that he was in business, collapsed the whole business and brought all the people and employed them at the city. But a part of the problem.
Where is he again?
Curtis, John Siafa. John Sharu.
I don't know, but then I don't get the cousin, but then
no, there's no Siafa.
And I was just going to circle back to the sample that I was referencing. They had a nerve to print a reading first school, improving the quality for teaching and learning. Like we are really.
And you know the point, thinking, I think the sample may have cost more than the school.
Yes, you're right.
But how the sample cost more than the school? The sample finish all like that.
You know what a
the cost of erecting that sample, if you check it out, man, but
they can't put
and that honorable farmless district there, I think.
Exactly. And even more surprising, iron ore, one mining company, China Union, they run China Union is a former district, So even the corporate social responsibility fund should at least be advocated for, so that those students can benefit. Schools in a district at least can benefit schools, hospitals, agriculture projects, so that we can live and be less dependent on aids. Can benefit from that. But no, for my district is actually where China Union is, and that's where the iron ore company was. I grew up. The reason why I can say that with a fact, because I grew up in former district. I grew up in Bon Mines. Okay. And I know that that's where the iron ore company. He said former district, and I heard that loud and clear. And he got Green First School. That way it look
Yeah,
like.
that was lovely.
The thing is very
And,
important.
I'm afraid it's going to get worse because I mean, unless this, I don't know, the new U.S. policy now they inviting us to D.C. and all of that. But even then, if anything will come out of it, it will take time. But most of those schools, you see that they were being fed through,
Yes,
yeah, the user project, all these, UNICEF, and they were feeding most of the children in the schools there.
But,
yes.
Now
but
all of that has
what
been,
are schools in? Again, you said most of the schools. What are those schools in there?
yeah, that's school there.
But with all those aids, those schools
Yeah,
would not
they,
even have survived. The children
no.
would have stopped in first and second grade, and in fact,
You know that I think Grace grew up also. Do you know the Agua with a US flag on it? You know they bring the burger
I,
food.
I, I
You
was
know,
born. I was born and raised right in Monrovia.
yeah,
yeah,
but
I know, but what I seen to you is that they use they use know the names of the schools. That's my point. But look at those schools. You tell you said knew that the kind of schools that they were sending aid to, they were sending aid to those because those things that those building are not schools. There
no.
is no way Americans will see children learning in that kind of condition and even support that.
And
well,
some of
but
the schools,
that's
some of the
also
schools,
important.
the cattle go there to sleep at night. Some of the schools.
Well, yeah, but let's just that's just nobody will look out for Liberia except
Yeah,
Liberians. I
yeah,
cannot blame you, say. I
no,
cannot blame any other of those. They just helping us. They just renting us as a tax write-off. That's all I can say. And that's why I see people rejoicing, like you said yesterday. Oh, Liberia was selected among 5 countries to come in this geopolitics world
yeah,
where they're putting America first. We talked about this yesterday, Chris. They're putting America first. They say make America great, and the focus of the media will be on trade and
yeah.
commercialization. So, do you think it'll be in our interest? No.
Well, that if we, I mean, I'm an optimist. You can say,
Yes. Yes.
I mean, yeah, there's reason for us to be doubtful, but if
Hmm.
we play our cards right, it appears to me and others, I think that the U.S. wants something from us. We got lithium. Lithium
For
is
the
very
US.
useful. Yeah, in the electric cars and all of that. Even though
Hmm.
Musk and his man are fighting, but they will come together.
Hmm.
We got lithium. We got cobalt. Cobalt
Yeah.
is also very good for
Hmm.
electronics. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then that we got the gold, the diamond. So there's something obviously they want from us. And so we just have to come to the
But
table.
Mr. Nangwe, do these people have the expertise to figure out what these people want from us to be able to leverage that are brought to a benefit? You know how many things people wanted for us so long ago in the history of Liberia and we have not got anything?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
What's
you're
going to
right.
make us different?
You're right.
They don't have the manpower capacity,
Yeah.
the mindset.
And Grace, that's where they need to put the party hat aside. You know, the president needs to reach out to the best and the brightest. And we have people, now we have people. Some are in country, some are not in country. But he needs to really toss aside this whole UP CDC thing, call the best and the brightest to the table. If it is true that we're being made, maybe they're calling us to propose trade and investment in Liberia in exchange for whatever mineral we have. He has to call in the best who know how to draw this thing. On some other, place we were talking with Steve Tobel, and he was saying maybe we even need to look outside the country. There's nothing wrong with going, look in the region and say, okay, look, people, you've done this before. This is our situation. Come and advise us. But we have to leverage what we have. This is not A anymore. So we come to the table like equals. I got something you want something from me. We can then come to the table as equals and negotiate together. Well, this is what I have. This is what you want. This is what I want you to help me do. You know, and and and,
So,
and we play our cards right, I think.
Mr. Namu can pray that the negotiators from the United States and is a reasonable, logical person who will not be unpredictable, irritable, and will switch the flip on us because we've
Yeah,
seen this before. Okay, we've seen this kind of meeting with African leaders. You have called our country a shithole country. So
right,
yes, I hope that you're right. We need to bring the team, the best and the brightest, to this meeting because
right,
we can do a profile on the type of person that
right,
we are expected to meet.
right.
So yeah,
Completely unorthodox.
yes, unorthodox. So it's not like before, before I could have, say, okay, we can sort of put our guards down a little bit. But this time around, I won't be too excited about it. I'm not excited about it. Okay. I would just want to see that the best outcome, is granted to Liberia. The best outcome comes out of the meeting. But, to be excited and be posting, oh, blah, 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 you just go sit down, you'll be planning to send the best and the brightest to the United States, and don't let your
Right.
guards
My
leverage
thing is that
your condition.
you're juggling. Yeah, but my thing is that hello, the bright and the brightest UP is gonna make it up a UP.
No, you're right, and
But
that is
even
where
for what
well,
we
not
know
to
now.
cut you off, Grace. Already, the foreign ministry have been engaged with the people before that, prior to this meeting, and I don't know how many other
The
people the
bride
foreign.
and the brightest, so we can be bringing foreign ministry talking about bride and brightest. So so but for the bride and the brightest, yeah,
Okay, the foreign minister that
I don't
I'm
want to go
guessing
in.
now.
I'm gonna be
Let's
calling
pray
my
on.
political leader and putting me. I don't want to go in there. But the bride and the brightest, UP is gonna look at people of UP. As we can see, history has shown that almost 2 years now we have not seen any bride and brightest. Decisions that are made is just not. I mean, we can't understand how these decisions are made until the president can put another lens on and start to look at Liberians that are not partisan and try to bring them in who is supposed to know to be able to negotiate these things for the country.
Right.
Nothing will happen in the country. And his president said, "My probably fail," and we don't want him to fail. We're still saying that, although we are not you people are the same, but if this man is feeling like bro is feeling, our people are
My
suffering.
bro, Phil,
The
that's correct.
president said we don't want him to fail. We want like bro to like brains to not suffer. We don't want our country to fail.
Absolutely.
So, but the man is not looking at that. The man is still he's still giving people positions. This man is still giving people positions in the government that not worrying positions. I have nothing against Prince Johnson, although yeah, he's a mass murderer that was killed, and that died. He did what he had to do as a senator. He did some good things, but I just can't pass over the war that he murdered so many people. So I don't see those things. But I mean, how the thing is just so bothering for this man. I don't know what message you want to send to the Nibalians or what message you want to send to the family of Prince Johnson to take Prince Johnson wife, and nobody has seen her credential yet. Nobody know whether she has worked in a professional setting for at least 10 years prior to this. How he put her in a board position in the car. That's when you know the person is not ready and maybe he's not even in charge.
Yes.
So we have to say the truth. The truth must be told. For a certain government to be doing this kind of thing, they're not ready. So this whole decision we're going to negotiate for Liberia because of what we have, it's going to be partisan driven. That's what we say. So and we know when it's partisan driven, the pride and protest does not exist, and that's just the truth.
You got a point, Grace, because even if I think about his most recent appointment, Justice Bussett,
Yeah.
it's almost like this man who the flip flopper, as on the show I've called him. But in his last flip flopping, he sided with the Unity Party. So you can't help but to put one and two together or to think, is he being selected or appointed because he favored or he sided with the Unity Party? You can't help but to think that, you know? So, I mean, yes, you got a point. Yeah, well, are they ready? Are they going to take partisan politics out of this and say we're going to be go in the interest of our people? So when we send people to Washington D.C., they're going to speak about the carbon we have, the lithium, the iron ore, the rubber, the fertile country, the beauty of our country. Are they going to speak about that? Are they able to sell that? Are they going to negotiate? Are they going to be so shell shock or star shock? Oh, we're in the White House. We're taking picture of photo shooting. We're in the White House or whatever. Are they going to? Yeah, excuse me. The 4th of July, they're doing the fireworks outside. So that's what's going on. Let me just turn my speaker off.
Yeah, so are they going to do that? That we don't know. They're going to
Yeah.
make it out of a whole shenanigans on Facebook. How they were in the warehouse instead of them tell us what they went to go do there. What are they negotiated for Liberia? They're going to make it out of a whole picture and video story on Facebook and start and then CDC, and then we'll start fighting. CDC will say, oh yeah, we were there before you. We went to the warehouse too. We met the people. We shook their hand. That's the unseriousness of these people with what they're doing in the country that making us to marvel, like in a way that what is happening, and they don't understand why we come on this platform and we talk about these things, because we have to let our people know. Our people have to keep informed, you know. But we'd like to say thank you to everybody for watching. I see a lot of people watching it. Mr. Victor Namwe will go ahead and read the people in the comment section, not on Dr. Richardson page, but
Oh,
on
from where I am?
yeah, on the Sensing Movement for Change page from where you are. Can you welcome some of the people on here? And now we
Okay.
play a few of our future generation of young men and women in the ghetto, so they can see what's going on. The reason why Musa Hassan Benete is going across the country trying to help the youth, because it has to do with the future of Liberia.
All right, my audience, your hello. That I answer here. We're not wearing red, but we say your hello.
Ah,
Let me say hi to MK Kenneth. MK is
Yeah,
there.
also you throwing shit. Okay, we accept.
Welcome, MK. Honorable M. Curious Quilling. I think the second. I hope I'm saying your name right. Jack M. Sandy, welcome. Watching from Congo Town, Back Road. Rebecca Gussie. I think I know this young lady. I think she's a family person, Rebecca Gussie. Thanks for
Oh,
tuning
yeah.
in.
Gotta reach
Yes.
out to her. I
Yeah.
like being here.
Rebecca, thanks for joining us. Francis Papa. Francis, today I will win. Francis, Francis said today, yeah. Francis, Francis.
you can win, brother.
Mm, Milton Felix Zoroni. Adore. I'm sure I'm not saying it right, but Milton, thanks for tuning in. As Francis again. Deso Alex Deso. Desoe. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Alex, thanks for joining us. Hello, my CMC family. Alex say I'm watching from China. Oh my goodness. All right, that must be our China team in
Yes.
CMC. Yeah, China team. All right. Alex, that's so. Honorable Andrew Welcome, Kekula. Andrew, you said, Dr. Richie, Singh, how are you? Please, I want to get in contact with you. It's important. That's Andrew. Andrew, that say hi. Let's see. And Musa Vedwana. Musa Vedwana. Vaduana. Musa. Say hello, everyone. Sylvester James Mayonga. Sylvester. Mayonga say. Wow, that's a pretty long name, Sylvester. Sylvester James Mayonga say. He's a great ambassador. K Prince K Dog. This name sounds familiar. Anyway, great show, MCMC family. Yeah, I think that's Ambassador Kido. I think she's in the chat room. I'm not sure. Anyway, Aliu Kamara. Aliu say, hey guys. And also Joshua Tane Dosha Jr. following live from Nizo community. Mova J Flomo. Hi to all. Mova says, Lasso Chroma watching you. Lasso said, I already called Segu Donzo. Segu wanted to know whether we're on YouTube. Yes, Segu, we are. Let's see. And of course, Diana Curtis. Diana, thanks for tuning in. You asked some very good questions. Hopefully, we provide a little bit of light to your questions. Ayuba Critical Forsake Kabal. Ayuba say hi, folks. CMC 2029. Let's see. Morris AM Jabate. Morris says, I'm watching from CMC Corner in point four Junction, Monrovia. Roland Tia, J. Roland Tia. I think Roland is in Kakata. He's always tuning in. Roland, it's good to have you. And of course, my boy Will here, W. Henry Crab Kennedy. Where they put Mario you to see, you gotta come on, man. You gotta come on. Let's talk about a party. Come on, don't bring your cigar, yo, but come on.
Oh my God.
Godwin K. Tanu. Godwin said, greetings, my CMC family.
Oh, Printo. Oh, Printo. Mr. Nangwe.
Printo, will come on. All I can say, oh, Mama said, I'm not all. Bill Johnson Tappe. Bill Johnson Tappe said, good morning, Madam Grace M. Goa Grace. Bill Johnson said, good morning.
Hey, Bill, we coming to Grand Judah, my brother. You know you see my, huh?
There
We
you
coming to
go.
Grand Judah. Mhm.
Chris Casimiro Thomas. I hope I'm saying it right. Greetings, folks. Rosetta Cole. Rosetta Cole. Anybody have what? I don't know what she's asking, but Samuel Sankara K. Johnson says good morning from my end. Jessica C. Madison watching from Duporo. Duporo, that's my area, Jessica. I used to live Duporo Junction there before I came on this side. That's all from me, Doc and Grace.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Norman, for reading the
You're
names.
welcome.
I want to say welcome to everybody. I just want to play the video quick before we go into our phone lines, for the people to start calling to see because we keep on the trend of why is our political leader, Honorable Musa Pelete, is so concerned about the youth of the country because our youth are withering away. 67 to 69% of Liberians are youth. We have the human capacity. Are we training the human capacity to be able to uplift the country in the next 20 years, in the next 10 years? That's the concern about CMC, and that's the reason why we are here. But look at this. Besides the schools then being dilapidated, look at our children.
This place is like a walking distance, but
That's
we
incredible.
see like our brothers are getting 2 minutes within this habit. There are many, so we just thought it was to bring you our broadcast here, but it's not something like they are not in the know of this broadcast. They are not in the know of this broadcast, but we are doing something like out of their accent because we have already interviewed them. But I don't know. The network is very bad. Yeah, so we have some difficult time to bring you this courage, but the network then gave us some problem. But how did we stay here to bring you? So the fast that permitted us for us to do an interview with some of them, but the rain is falling here heavy, so we may not be able to bring you that quality. Also, we were not permitted to interview the entire group because of some other reason. But we interviewed, I think, full person here. We spoke with full person, and then they permitted us so we can be able to interview them. So this place, someone asked in the comment section which part of where this place is located. So this place is located somewhere around the old Jubilee Church. I think there's an old Jubilee Church where it's located. And then the church is where they are living in. Because this place was a church before. And then the people removed them from this place. And then decided that these less fortunate brothers should live here. So we are experiencing some, like, people will say the scent, the cooking, the grass. They are also boiling the grass here. So I'm here with just one or two persons who I came with. Like they can smoke draws. So we all are here. We are sacrificing our time because this place is really, 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 really risky. We may not focus the camera on them like we want it to be because we're not permitted. But we just came in. Like we came to do our normal like smoking jaws or something else, just to take a view of the place. But because of some other reason, we may not. We rotate the camera all over. But have here some of them, as you can see, some of them are dripping all over. These people are not disadvantaged youth. Oh, okay. Someone is saying they are not disadvantaged youth to make that choice. So you cannot say like that. Some of them are still here. We have female, we have male.
Yeah, I just wanted to show that, before we go to the phone lines. Those are young Liberians. As I went into detail with the video, and we'll be sending people to look at those areas, when in the future. But those are young, the youthful Liberians. They are all at least under the age of 20, 30 years old. So we can consider them classification as the youth. And they are there, their lives are being wasted. And some of these things, some people choose to do it. Some of it is for frustration. Because if I see a university like brother, that, where am I going? It's like I give up hope. Everybody cannot be strong to uphold or lift themselves when in an environment that don't give them the need to be, to excel in their own life. And that's why our people are going through. And that's the reason why CMC is here. We want to change that. Yeah, you can come in one or two, and then Ansu can open the phone lines for our callers to call in. It's 922 and it's 122 in Liberia. Good morning, Liberia.
Grace, it saddens me, and I struggle with this issue when it comes to Liberia because, of course, this falls under part of being a psychologist. And when you were here, I think a couple of weeks ago, you saw me do a workshop speaking to the children, the students, not children, but students in Liberia about drugs. And there's so many factors, like you said, the accessibility. Who and what is it about our government during these days that are allowing drugs to come into our country and making exposing this to our children? We have the social factors, like you talk about the coping skills of our children, the genetic factor, the predisposition, the self medication factor. The reason why people take drugs because they take it to make them feel good. They've given up on perhaps life. There's so many reasons why the brain get addicted to drugs. But this is why CMC would comes into play because we have the expertise, we have the knowledge, and our political leaders sincere. You have to, this is to people who go into this area in substance abuse. You have to have sincere care for the people that you treat. Okay, and so our political leader have this sincere ability. He has this sincere desire to want to make Liberia a better place. And with the drug factor and the percentage in our youth, it's something he has to take into consideration. I taking that into consideration. I could probably have a whole lecture about this, but because of time, let's just. I want those people who are boiling the cocaine leaves, just finding something to do for that day. Who are high to just know that the time will come. Okay, the time will come that will provide better for you. So just be hopeful. That's all I can say to you. You unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. I see William Kennedy on as
I know
well.
he gave me days in the dark, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
well,
something.
but he cannot be on video. I guess he at work.
Okay.
He came late. Need to open the phone lines. We'll do the closing and then you will speak. But we have to open the phone lines. Our people have to. They want to call for the money.
All
And
right,
then
go ahead. Go ahead,
point.
Grace.
So
Let's go
welcome,
back to
William. And also open the phone lines, please.
All right, folks. So you can call on the show tonight and participate by calling us on 0776 927472 plus 231 776 927472 are the numbers for you to call. And the numbers, the winning numbers here tonight, indeed, are number for you to from power for the program. That is from 1 to 20. From 1 to 20, please. Numbers you say 22, 25, 26, 27, or 30. From 1 to 20, please. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. 0776 927 Good morning. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Let's say go ahead. Okay. Okay. You say call from where again? For so cleaning? So you have from 1 to 20th. Let's say which number? I chose 13.
Sorry, 13 is not part of the number.
Sorry. Nothing there for 13, sorry.
We are marking the number down.
Nothing there for 13. 0776 9274 72 0776 927472 numbers for you to call tonight. Good morning. Yes, sir. Can you please be audible? Okay, go ahead. Okay. Okay. All right. But pour on, put it, pour on. Just to talk, pour on. Good morning. Okay. Wow. Okay. Can you just put a little bit screen in your voice, please? Yeah. Your name, Mama, and where you call from? Where exactly are you calling me from? From Habia. Wow. Okay. So, just 30 seconds. A little bit. Why do we want to talk about CMC? 30 seconds. Are you getting me? Wow. She's off. She's off.
What
Too
can
sad.
you look at number if they
Yeah, they went off. I don't know. Like they didn't quite finish though. Good morning. Let's say Kevin, go ahead quickly. Yeah, go ahead. You are live. Okay. All right. So you have from 1 to 20. 18. Sorry
um
though.
no sorry
Sorry.
18.
Sorry, nothing on 18. Sorry. 0776927472. The numbers for you to call 0776927472. Call and participate. Good morning. Yes, sir. Pe- Peace added. Go ahead. Let's hear you. What's the name? Emmanuel. Okay, from Peace Island. All right, you have a whole organization email. So you have from 1 to 20. 17.
He's a winner. Yep. 17 is
17 you want Emmanuel.
so be right here need down here number Emmanuel
Uh
Bokwa.
you want, all right, so you want to sell for 5 USD yeah, for the weekend. Okay, yeah, so just
Right
stay
here
on the
need
line.
and then you got
Stay
your
on the
need.
line. Let me get your number, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Just stay on the line. Let me get your number, Claire, because it's not more than you go through in the morning hour.
Yeah, you
Okay,
make sure you put your knee right near his
thank
number.
you. So I get your
Make
number. Thank
sure
you,
when you
Amen.
17.
0776927472. Numbers for you to call. Good morning. Yes,
How
sir.
you doing?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm still coming. I'm calling for Yugoslav market.
For which county?
Yugoslav market. This
Okay.
number two.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for the program. Honorable Musa Abablede, actually, is somebody who can act for the country.
Mm.
Yeah, I think the other day I called on your talk show. I came from local purposes for Musa Abablede. Yeah, I have a special message for him. So I try my own way for him to find him. So I cannot get somebody to make contact for me.
Okay. So you have from one.
Yeah.
You have from 1 to 20.
Huh?
You have from number 1 to
So you say
20.
you have a special message for the political leader. Let him get her the message. Soon.
Number 3. So you have
Yeah.
number 3.
Yeah.
See, now look at one.
But that is not important for me so much.
So
Until I take
you
his
want to pass the
number.
message on the air? Yeah. You want to talk it right? You want to meet the political leader in person? Then you come to Sophie though.
Yeah, I have confidential.
Okay.
That's a confidential.
Yeah. Then you visit the office, Sophie office.
Where?
After the Nigeria House, which is in the Nigeria embassy. You then pass. Do you know Kalano? Where Kalano have the gas station? Yeah. So if you get to the ELB junction and get on car to time, that's the best. The main location or direction I can give you. So you get after Nigeria House or the Nigeria embassy, the next will be the Kalano gas station. Right there at the Kalano gas station. Or you ask for the old COVID area.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for having me.
Thank you. 0776927472. The numbers for you to call 776927472. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Matthew Malonga
Okay,
calling from Brazil.
Matthew. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I've been following the show for me. I always member of CMC. I've just been following the show and decided to call that out.
Okay. All right. So you have from 1 to 20.
Give me 10.
Number 10.
Ten in there. Oh.
Nothing to 10 though.
Oh,
Another way you can say he didn't have nothing to tell. No.
Thank you. Thank you for fighting. Let's pick a line
And then
two.
also Milton Valenza, though he said five is not the lucky we know Milton.
Morning. Yeah. Let's hear you. Where you call from? From where?
Yeah, thank you very much for the show. No, the one time when I went in, because got the pregnancy, I was surprised. My friends were asking me how the TNT station. I said, wow. So yeah, thank you very much.
All right. So just call to appreciate us. From one to
Yeah,
20.
for the
Yeah, from 1 to 20, let's hear you. From 1 to 20, let's hear you.
yeah, I choose number
19.
He won.
19. So stay on the line. Let me get a number, please.
His name and his number, please.
Your full name again.
19.
Samuel.
Cedra.
Okay, Cedra. So let me just get a number for you. All right.
Okay.
So thanks so much for calling. You want yourself a 5 USD card for the weekend. Yeah. So tomorrow, the morning hour or this morning hour by 8:30, 9 o'clock, I will definitely reach out to you.
I'm saying
Yeah.
the number according to register my sister register a pension.
Okay. Yeah. So before doing that, I will place a call first.
Okay.
Wonderful. The next caller, line one. Good morning. Wow,
Three more numbers left. Y'all hurry on with the numbers so we can go home now.
yeah, the phone, the guys, the freezing the phone now. And he said,
Hello.
"Good morning."
Yes, good morning, my name is Emmanuel Koba. I'm calling from Soviet Community where the CNC Parego is.
Mama Elia, you just stay to that junction to be receiving the book for also.
My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from where the Parego is to get CNC.
Now I say email Elia, you just stand to that junction every morning to be receiving the people for us.
My face very near Muda, I'm not very Parego. My face very HZ.
Okay. Amen.
Yeah.
So
So when you
let's
are
hear you.
coming, we're standing out there waiting for the people there.
The honorable man came at the party headquarters here. I want to meet him one to discuss some problem about my own personal self phone. When I went at the gate, the security refused for me to enter the fence for me to meet him because he came out the way with two moving vehicles and the security stopping from entering the fence. So I just want to say this. We aim of whatever we get into a whatever thing bit by bit, bit by bit, bit by bit. If security has started stopping people from seeing
No, but if you hello, Amen.
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, email you can't do that. You can't do that because that's part of even in the political time. You have to have protocol to the VIP.
Yeah.
You don't have to go directly to honorability and say you want to see him. They have team working with us. So you can go there and say you want to see the CMC people. They have the chairman. They have
Make an appointment. Yeah.
yeah, they have the SG. They have other people. So the VIP. You won't just go. You book your appointment. Yeah. If you do it, so I mean, we just open the gate, we just start flowing into that place. We just flowing in, So, sorry, if I say you blacks, the way you say your fans, just adjacent.
Tell you to make an appointment to see Wefa Pangura. Uh-huh.
And before now that before the season got down there and they working all in that yard.
All right, so what you do now? You have to explain all that story. What you have to do now? Set an appointment with the SG. Set an appointment with the chairman.
So who's the chairman for the
James Yogi.
So you're going to ask for Mr. James Yoki.
Mr. James Yoki, okay.
Yeah. All right, so you have from 1 to 20.
Oh, number 17.
Number 17.
Oh, they already picked out. How you put on this?
Yeah.
Oh, so I can choose another number, right?
We give you one more shot.
You have to do that before your meeting finish. Not me though.
Yeah, number 15.
You know, we know.
So you can still make it.
Jessica. Number 7. Jessica is not a winner.
Okay. Okay. So that is
07 numbers left for your
0776 927 numbers to call. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you coming on TV?
Yes, sir.
And that's waiting for Ravi Highway to be precise to answer.
And let's go ahead.
Yeah, I've been putting this show. I just want to appreciate the CNC and the members.
Okay.
Yeah.
Choose your lucky number, sir.
You have from 1 to 20. Nati is already out.
When you tell them what number, or then they're not working for the money as Dr. Francis said, they didn't work for you. You're supposed to be checking where.
So you have from 1 to 20.
Yeah, I choose
16.
Yeah.
Nothing no 16. Oh, amen. Yeah.
Sorry.
Nothing no 16. Yeah, nothing no 16. And that's yeah, we just 3 more. Then we just clear the whole thing off. Yeah. Let's get you quickly. Go ahead.
Listening, none of them supposed to be waiting all the number. What they calling that angel? But
That's not good for us here in studio. That's a.
At least you read it, number, then you don't call it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're calling from New Georgia.
Okay.
Well, it is good and we welcome to see what?
CMC.
CMC. And we are glad that you people are here for us and that we want to become a member. How does one become a member?
I love that question so much. I have their number. Yeah. So I will definitely get your number and we'll go into detail, right? We're gonna do all the radio now.
Tell his name and his number.
You have from 1 to 20.
Okay, give me 14.
Yes, he won.
14. So just be on the line.
He won.
Let
Oh,
me get
14.
14.
you won, my
Okay.
brother.
It's a nice sound for you for 14. Give me your full name.
I'm Richard Theory.
Richie?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me your number before you wrap up, all right?
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm dealing with the room side number. This is just mine.
Yeah, no, but I will place a call to you before doing that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Wow. Two more. We're going on.
I have two more numbers left. You already on.
Yeah. Two girls. Yeah. You get your woman, you knock your wife or who's by your side, your bestie, your partner, your coco. Just knock that person. Yeah, koi.
Your cocodoros.
Good morning.
What? Your cocoa missy?
Your
Yeah,
cocodoros.
let's
Your
hear
coco
you.
missy.
I'm Jerry Tapoli from Bombay County, by Jacket.
Bombing. Let's hear you alive.
But also, we are in by how can we able to get in contact with the CFC? We want to be fast.
Okay, that's a very good question. So I'm gonna get your number. Then the SG or the chairman will tell you who to ring away in Bombing County.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have from 1 to 20.
Yeah, I choose 19.
That one is already out.
Okay. I choose 16.
Sorry,
Just in there.
so it's not.
Can I try?
How many times you try now?
No,
You laugh.
you gotta get another punch. Jessica 9 is not a winning number, so you can't try again, Jessica. You gotta get up, but you try 3 times, you get it. Number 9 is not a
Yeah, that's because this caller. Yeah.
Jessica just isn't lucky.
Good morning. Morning. Go ahead. Let's say your name and where you calling me from. Francis, go ahead.
Yeah.
Francis, you have to be audible, please. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Okay. You have from 1 to 20? 20. Sorry. 20 not there.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry, 20 not there.
Yeah. Nothing on 20. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
The
sorry.
red diamond.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing on 20. Oh.
No, that's
Caller,
not-
yeah. Caller, wait. Let me. Yeah, when I be calling back to back, how it'll be difficult for me to answer.
that's a really love I used to remember.
Morning. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
My name is Samson. I'm calling from Bicano.
Okay. Basa, a little bit. Go ahead. Let's hear from you.
All right. The last time we have possibility for me is political party. For me, I was really happy because for me, actually, I really wanted for you to be in Bicano here because of the development that is carrying on.
I see.
Yeah, but possible. But you get you have young people there. You have a Western guy.
My brother, leader team.
did I see that?
So actually, for me, I'm quite talking too.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm quite talking too. So I'm really praying that at least him will reach to us. I know that in time to come, he will reach to our air.
Yeah.
He will do more for us.
Okay. All right. You have from 1 to 20.
Okay, I choose 7.
700.
Nothing on 7.
Okay.
Nothing on 7. Yeah.
Sorry.
07769274. We just get two. Just two. I want you to just hit that two quickly. Hit that two quickly.
Hit the jackpot.
Yeah. Who's
Yeah.
that? Go ahead. Good morning. Yeah, morning. Yeah, my baby. Yeah. Yeah. And you're able to recharge. You're able to recharge tonight. You managed to get credit tonight. Put the. Okay. So as of tonight, should start taking pineapple on.
Yeah. She won. She won already. Any woman I call won.
Morning, morning.
Oh,
What's the same
Yeah,
as
okay, just
We can
yeah, go ahead.
y'all.
You already get you already want yourself a father, so just maybe 30 seconds quickly for CMC. Anything you want to talk about? Are you getting me? I say, is there anything you want to? Yeah. Okay, what's your full name? Harry? Okay, Harry. So just stay on the line. Let me get the number because I have to call you tomorrow. Yeah. So thank
yeah?
you, Harry.
Call them go to bed, huh?
Yeah. So go by and rest by the baby.
No calls them go to bed.
but
Yeah.
why Jessica can't call? Because then she will just win because she's a female
Yeah.
already.
Oh, so just one. So guys,
And you just
one.
won yourself for $5. And so open the
Yeah.
line and no call. We won't go sleep too. Oh. Yeah.
Let's hear you,
Yeah. My name is George.
George.
Yeah.
From where?
From Morovia, Kipuru.
Moreover, tomorrow. Okay. Go
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay. I want to tell God thank you for the show. I pray that CNC should go far.
You
Amen.
you have from 1 to 20.
Give me 9.
9.
Yeah. 90.
Sorry, nothing on 9. Oh.
Somebody already called now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nothing on 9.
Yeah, you were all listening. Somebody already called.
No,
I ain't
it's
gonna
even
call.
right there in the chat. Jessica been tapping on the
Yeah,
whole
so let's go. One more, one wrapper,
One more call,
one
it
more.
was
Yeah,
done.
Yeah,
It
well,
was
not just bring that one number so we can go.
yeah.
money for next time.
Get me that. Money
God,
for
we
my
need all the patience.
You said from where?
And I gotta spend time, Mr.
For
Richardson.
Dwadson. All right. So let's say you can you please be audible, please?
Yes, I want to be a part of DMC.
All right.
Yeah, I've been following the show from last week. Yeah, so I
Okay.
want to join.
You want to join? So I have your number already. All right. So we have from 1 to 20 tonight. You want to get you want to get a fat boy for the weekend? Yeah, you get from 1 to 20.
They for me the favorite number 12.
Number 12.
Nothing on
Number
number
12. We're
12.
checking it there. Yeah. Number 12 for nothing there. Nothing on number 12.
Milton, nothing on number 3, Milton. That you tell try. I know. Nothing on the
Hey,
3.
la.
Yeah, so
Hey, la.
let's close this. Let's wrap it up. Next week we'll continue
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
You
My
want to say one? You have to have one more call. Maybe the person will win, man. Yeah, man.
okay.
You
Let's
are the
get money
last
here.
and
They put
you
their
are the
money
last and
to you.
final. You are the last and final quarter for the night. So do mini money more. What I want to do it before you come on. Let's see how you go ahead. Hey,
Hey, she already won.
that's a no. That's the entire thing about the program about yeah about the political law. So long of female just call. You know you get yourself a 5 years there already. What's the name, Mama?
Yeah, man, let me just phone up on tomorrow community.
Princess. Go ahead, Princess. Let's say for you. Why I'm taking your number now.
Yeah, I just want to tell Mr. Liability thank you for your hard work. And I'm so proud of him because I have on him. And what he's doing in the district, I'm very grateful. So, yeah, thank you for the show.
Okay, shout to CEO liability. Yeah, esta
Thank
woman
you,
now. What was
Peter. You want to fight
deal?
over there for your weekend.
Yeah,
So,
Okay, all right, princess. So I'll call you before I send your money. Okay. All right. Thanks. Thanks for calling, folks. We're closing up. Don't call me, please. Yeah, don't call again. We finish. Oh. Ah. Okay.
no, no, no. We want to say thank you to everybody in Radio Land for calling tonight. We have 5 winners. So, Ansu have the names of the winners. He will call the name out before we leave. We want to say thank you to everybody for watching the show. Milton and Jessica, you tried very hard on the comment section, but you didn't win. I hope I will be praying for you to win next week or count 26 weekend. Because 26 weekend will be rough. That $10 per person. Can you imagine? You all got to try to win the money here. But at least tonight we have 5 winners, and we thank God for them. CMC is always here. We have to make our people happy. The weekend sometimes can be, a little bit tense. You get your father, you can do something with it. God bless our people in Liberia. We want to encourage you that, come and join us. Let's make Liberia a better place together. We need to change lane. And CMC is the lane to go on. We are the third lane. So come and join us. Mr. Nangwe?
Sorry, I was muted. No, I just want to thank you all. It was good. It was good hanging out with you. And let me thank our audience as well for joining us. Ansu, thank you. And Henry, thanks for holding it down.
Doc?
Yeah, I just want to say, Jessica, you please follow the instructions. I think you have to go to Sophie Ice Cream Road. The old COVID Center building is where we have the headquarters. If you want to make an appointment with Mr. James Yoki, that is his contact issue. You can discuss your burning issue with him. Okay, I don't want
Yeah.
to for it to be like I didn't see your comment. But I just want to tell everybody thank you for joining us. It was a spirited show. We laughed. We talked about the seriousness of our country, and I just wanted to paraphrase what um, an American Congresswoman said today as she was celebrating the Independence Day of the United States. And I'm paraphrasing. She said that we, including you who's listening to us, you got to keep showing up. You got to keep speaking out, and you have to stand firm until freedom feels real for everyone. Until you feel like you have the privilege and the freedom to be able to participate in the everyday affair of our government or in the everyday affairs of your life. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to I want to make something. I got a little concern to Madam Grace and Dada Dak and Mr. J Nangwe. It's about online followers. Many of them they are concerned. They also bring their data to follow us. They were like, how can they benefit to as well when it comes to the Friday jam? They will be like following the show. They were like concerned. How can they also benefit?
But they can do that, Milton and Jessica. Just put your number right here in the comment section. When you put your
Yeah,
number,
we
we will
call that
call
a
you.
couple of times. We
We
addressed
call, we
them.
call Milton put 3, Jessica when she put 9,
They should put
and
7 later.
they not win. So they can just come and start making comment in the comment section and put a number in there.
Is that okay, Henry? Is that what what you were talking about?
And then very, very, very lastly from my end, one of the call-outs make mention of he live adjacent the political party headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is that CMC is not for an individual, right? You cannot say
Mm-hmm.
probably you went out the gate and then the people refuse to open the gate for you. It is about the entire country,
It's an
right?
institution.
So you cannot go there. And, you say you want to meet a PO in person. You got a qualm. You want to deliver out to him. No, there are procedure. Like Ansu said, there are people you have to pass through before meeting the PO. And when you meet him, it should be something very genuine and you want to lay on the table, right? So I beg you, brother. It's not about, probably you go there and lie you in, that you feel somehow different. No, it's about us changing the narrative. And too many people make mention of, there are just two political parties in the country, CDC and our Unity Party. Yes, we do agree now. You got a chance now to change the narrative to take a tail lane to make CMC as a brand. Like the way the two political parties, they are brand. You can go about changing the narrative now about rethinking on your decision to say, oh, like the way the two parties are, with my power, I too can make CMC, to be a global store everywhere in every county. So, and one observation is not just what you calling at times, oh, yeah, I've been following CMC. No, it's about taking it to your heart. Forget the $5 we'll give you all the weekend. You know, think about your kids. Think about, the family you are making. Why Labrador stand to achieve comes 2029? What difference are we going to make? It's not just according to the old, yes, we do agree. Thank you so much. We appreciate all your calls and concern. But now, be real to yourself. It's about the reality, the sincerity to yourself to make a change. If that brought change today, we all be happy and live peacefully. But if we make the wrong decision comes 2029, where are we heading to? What difference? Where the education our pass over all the time for the 4th year, because there's a process and a struggle we are in. Are you going to take them in and change on your, change when it comes to making decisions? These are important things you have to take into consideration. And it is always, a privilege for us to be here. And we appreciate you to be out of this time. 3 minutes up to 2 o'clock that brought time. It shows that indeed you guys are up for difference. We cannot do it all by ourselves. It is a teamwork. It is actually a teamwork. Somebody said, Grand Bassa. Okay, yeah, that's true. There are other hierarchies. There are elite people from Bassa. But now, you cannot say the POs should come to Bassa and they happen probably tomorrow. Like I said, everything we do is a process, one after another. We'll come to Bassa. CMC will come to Bassa. We'll hit the 15 counties. Get to understand we are hitting other countries around. Watch more and more about Bassa will just take probably 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 2 hours. We'll get there, but it's a gradual process. It is a gradual process. But let's be very, very sincere to ourselves when it comes to CMC. We are into it, and together we'll succeed. Thank you so much, team, and happy July 4th to you. You enjoy. But it's about telling our people the sincerity and the truth. The truth must be told. So without major words, we'll tell you what
What future leader for the next generation? Like he didn't want speaking to you, so I want speaking and going Henry Jala. Thank you so much, Henry. We appreciate your intake.
Amen.
You're very studio outspoken young man. We appreciate you being in the studio, and we got to uplift you all the time. You are very blessed to be on the platform with these giants. And we happen to always have you and Ansu here. So, guys, we want you to have a beautiful weekend. We'll be here on Monday again on CMC Mata. We'll be telling you more about CMC. I want to say good evening and good night to the people, good morning to the people of Liberia, and good evening to the people, the Liberian people in the diaspora. And also, we want to say a blessed weekend to our political leader, Honorable Musa Hassan Bedete, the hardest working politician and regular citizen of the Republic of Liberia. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. See ya.
CMC for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better Liberia. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's all together. Let's all together. It's a unity. Raise up your hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the light of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, yes, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, yes. come.